Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
I'm Carol Massar along with Tim Stanovic. Let's get to some stocks on the move this hour. And joining us to do that is Bloomberg News equities reporter and deputy team leader for U.S. equities, Carmen Reineke. She's in the house. We talked about what's going on in the overall markets, but one stock really under pressure is AMD today.
Yeah, and shares are off about 16% right now. This is on track to close at the lowest level since, just January 9th, but to have the worst day since May 2017. So a really significant drop here for AMD. So basically the company gave an underwhelming sales forecast, and that really increased concerns that investors have had that it's just not making enough progress on AI, that it's not capturing enough of the billions of dollars of capital expenditures that like the hyperscalers have pledged to building out AI infrastructure. I think the other thing that's really important to point out here is that their forecast, so they said first quarter sales would be about 9.8 billion plus or minus 300 million. That actually was a little bit higher than the average analyst estimate. And I think it just really goes to show how much the beat and raise is important, but also beats need to be very considerable. Investors are so quick to punish the shares of companies that aren't blowing expectations out of the water.
And the stock in 2025 was up 77%. Down 18% the year before, but still, if you look at the last few years, this has been on just a run.
Yeah. Huge beneficiary of AI.
Yeah.
And was 13% higher already in 2026 before this
today.
release. So
exactly.
You're right. The expectations are pretty high. All right, let's stay in the tech space. This was one we were waiting for earnings last night. They came in late. Super Microcomputer.
Yeah, so SMCI is really, tale of two AI stocks, right? So shares are up 13% right now. Best day, on track for the best day since May 2025. And really what we're seeing here is just the opposite of AMD. They gave a forecast that, said they're doing well. They see more demand for AI, especially as a maker of servers that house chips that run these AI workloads. So investors really bidding shares up here. Important to point out that the stock, fell. It's just been super volatile. It was up, down. If you look at the chart from last year, it was really all over the place. So well off highs.
I was going to say, check out our podcast feed, because I feel like we get schooled by in a good way, our Bloomberg Intelligence folks who are like, here's what this company does and here's what the AI trade, because it's not all the same. It's not all maybe the hyperscaler trade or play, but it's just kind of, the distinctions are important, and you're seeing that play out in certainly the earnings results and the reaction and just kind of the overall AI trade.
So every company that you've given us thus far, every stock you've given us has been a double-digit move, either to the upside or the downside. Same with our next one?
Let's take a look in another, piece of the AI puzzle. So we're looking at AppLovin. It's down 15% right now. Also Unity Software. So this is actually off lows of the day. It was down about 12%. Now it's only 2.3% lower, so a little bit of an uptick there for them. So both of these companies have really gotten caught in the software-related sell-off that we've seen. After Anthropic has released some new tools, it's really just taken the air out of the tires of the software sector, which was already under pressure. Sort of specifically here, there was a report from AdExchanger about a startup cloud using AI agents focusing on mobile ad monetization. So that very specifically hits AppLovin. And the stock was actually also hit last week after Alphabet rolled out Project Genie, which hit other video games that are related stocks as well.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.